Hi everyone, it's Jackie here, and I've got a short tutorial today to show you how I put my box album together. You need 8 pieces of card. I've already cut and scored mine in the interest of time. I'll make a list underneath this video with the sizes to make the 1-inch deep box and go through it with you now about showing you how I put it together. So piece 1 is 6 inches by 11 inches, and along the 11-inch side it's scored at 6 inches and 7 inches, and this is the back and the front flap. Piece 2 is the bottom of the box, and this measures 5.5 inches by 6 inches, and on the 5.5 inch I've scored at 3.5 inches and 4.5 inches, and that piece glues on to the back of the box here. So I'm going to do that straight away. I'm using a liquid glue, and it's the Scotch Quick Dry. I usually do that by folding it and getting it as close to that edge as I can, being careful to line it up. So that is the outer part of the box there. I then fill in this piece of the back just to reinforce it a little bit. This is quite a flimsy craft card. So piece 5 is 5 inches by 6 inches, and it fits into the back there. Now it's important to make sure that it's inside this score line, so try it for size, and you may find that you need to just shave off a little bit along this 6-inch edge, which is what I did with a craft knife. So we'll glue that piece in. So there we've got a firmer base, and now we put on the outside side flaps. Okay, so you need 2 pieces, pieces 4 and 5, and they're 6 by 7 inches, and you need to score those at 5 inches and 6 inches, and they get glued to the back and fit round like this. Again, you need to make sure that you glue just inside the score lines, so there's room for the box to fold. That's one. You can see where we're going with this now. The second piece. So that's our outer flaps, the bottom of the box and the top of the box. And now I make the inside flaps and the inside bottom flap. So for the inner flaps I've got 2 pieces, 6 by 7 inches, 6 by 6.25 inches, and I score them at 4 3/4 and 5 1/4, because this time I just want a 1/2 inch spine, and these are going to glue over the top of where I've put the outer flaps, but this time I'm going to glue them to the inside of the box like this. And this time you just want to check that it will come inside the score lines. Now on mine, because I haven't reduced it yet, you can see that it's actually sitting on the score line at the top here. So what I'm going to do is just take my craft knife and my steel ruler and just take a little smidgen off the top, like that. Okay, and I'll do it on the other one at the same time. Just helps it fold nicely when you put it all together. So this time, fold it up, go to the edge, that in there. I definitely advise a wet glue for this, or I guess what's the word, score tape would probably work quite well. That's a very strong two-sided tape, but a lot of the two-sided tapes just aren't really strong enough to hold this construction together. So what we've got now is our 2 inner flaps, our 2 outer flaps, and our bottom and our top. So what we need now is the inner flap at the bottom here, and just to add a bit more reinforcement to the whole box, I cut a piece this time at 6 by 9.5 inches and score it at 6 and 6.5, and I'm actually going to put the whole 6-inch square on the back here to reinforce the whole thing a bit more. And again, I'm just sizing it up, and I need to take a little bit off this long edge just so that it fits inside the score lines. That's it, and then glue the back piece down. So this is quite a lot of glue, and this glue does dry very quickly, so try and do this speedily. Let's pop that down. Like that, and that's our basic construction finished. So there's the right inner flap, the left inner flap, and the bottom inner flap, and then the same again with these outside flaps, left, right, top and bottom, and that joins together quite neatly, ready to put your coloured paper on. I wasn't going to do decoration as a tutorial. If you want ideas, you can look at my previous boxes that I've shown you. Obviously you can put the papers on before you stick it all together if you want to. I don't usually do that. I usually make the basic box and then put the papers on as I go along. It's less muddling that way. I hope this helps. Please ask if you've got any questions, and thank you for watching.